Good afternoon, guys. We're here at the Loves in Little Rock, Arkansas. We finished up about an hour ago getting loaded down in Arkadelphia, I believe is what the name of it was. Here's our load. Fingers in here. Some rolled roofing. They supplied the V boards. If I go back again, it'll pay me an extra $55. So 55 bucks for my V boards. It's not too bad. I didn't have one to cover this pallet here, so I used 4 of my edge protectors and kind of built my own little board there. A little closer shot for you. We have one in the middle and then one on each side of that middle, and then I put another one on the middle on the top, so they're kind of interlocked together. And that's it. My back's still hurting quite a bit. I just bought some Advil. Probably put some oh my lord, get some what do they call that, Bengay icy hot, something like that. Get something like that on there tonight. So yeah, let's see. They're already right there in front of me. Oh, I don't know what the heck it's doing now. There we go. This calculates me back up the same way it brought me down. I'll be taking a different way.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Right now it's showing me 537 miles.
You have 6 hours and 21 minutes of remaining drive time.
I think I'm about to hit, yeah. I don't need a 30-minute break right now, so yeah, so we're going to start heading out of here now. I'll take a 30-minute break up the road somewhere. You know I'm 20 minutes into one already. We topped off the tanks here. It's $2.41 a gallon Mercer price. And then it's like $2.40 a gallon up by Mercer, up in Louisville. So I'm sure we'll get fuel somewhere up along the way there. If I could think what the heck I'm doing here. Summary. Yeah, I'm taking a different route. This has got me going back over the mountains and stuff, taking back ways and whatnot. I'm going to take 40 over to Nashville and then 65 or whatever it is straight up to Kentucky. I wish I did that coming down. So that's it for right now. We have supposed to be there tomorrow morning, and we will be. It's not really going to be much for this video, so I'll give you guys a better shot of the truck later. So anyway, that's it for now.
Told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times, so be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by,
time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by. Yeah, I done seen the time go by.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes, watching all this time slip by. Now I realize I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes, watching all this time slip by. Now I realize, you know I've been waiting.
Alright, there she is, and there's where we're at. Alright, so we're all done getting the oil changed. Everywhere I go today, I'm getting blinded by glaring light. Oh well. So, came to a total of $420. $420.27. We got, or pretty much our normal oil. Got 1 gallon of Lucas. Spent an extra $3 on the gallon of Lucas, and they topped it off with oil. The bottle there. So I basically got a bottle of oil. Merchandise $304, labor $80, other charges $16.99, which was environmental fee, sales tax $19.32, total $420.27. My extras was the $33.99 of Lucas. He didn't charge me for it. I did find out I have a air leak on my one airbag. He's telling me how bad my brakes are and stuff like that. Or that, you know, not that they're bad, but they're going to be needing to change soon, and that the drums are going to need to be changed also. Which we already know that. So yeah, they didn't charge me for it. Usually I get charged for that. I had him grease the trailer like normal. They're already down and under there, so why should I go climbing underneath the trailer to grease it if I can have them do it? And realistically, yeah, I could go change my own oil, you know, even during the summertime, change my own oil at the house, but then I got to get rid of the oil, which isn't too big of a deal. But for not having to do any of it, not having to change it myself, not having to change all the fuel filters and priming and all that for $80, I don't think there's ever going to become a time where I'm going to change my own oil. The closest I'm going to get to that is hiring somebody to change multiple trucks. Yeah, a mechanic. So, maybe once it gets to around those days, then I'll jump in and help change oil one day. But for the time being, just one truck. I'll keep coming to Speedco and getting it, having them do it. So, anyway, we're 128 miles away from the customer. Gonna stop somewhere in that area, or try to go to the terminal for the night. Right now we have an ETA of 10:52. Shoot, I'm gonna see if I can stay at the customer for the night, and then we'll bounce over to the terminal in the morning. I don't know how close it is. Yeah. Hour 52 minutes, 2 hours and 49 minutes. I don't know. I'll tell you guys in a second where we go. Alright, we are finished for the day. Shepherdsville, Kentucky. 22 miles from delivery. Overall, not a too bad of a day. 592.6 miles. I could have set it up to be there at the customer at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I really needed to get that oil change done. I wanted to get done a lot sooner, but we were over by quite a bit. Let's see, 41, so that's another 384 miles, and we would have been sitting at 34,000 miles. So 34,616. 316. No, 616 miles. I think I did that right. Nope, I was off by 1,000. Where did I? Yeah, I was off by 1,000. It is what it is. 33,616. I don't think that's what I said. Hey, regardless, we got it done. So I plan on having it done again at 590,000. 590 to 595. I'm going to try to stick to the 15,000 mile mark. And that shouldn't be a problem. Right now I'm putting that 20% away, and that's jacking my reserve account up quite a bit, pretty fast. Tonight I had them transfer $500 out of my reserve onto my fuel card, and that's how I paid for my service. In the future, I'll be having them transfer the nearest dollar during the day. So I'll go through the service and everything during hours, and then I'll call them up and I'll have them transfer that money over. But I just didn't want to be short when I went and had it done, and I'm not trying to take any money out of my regular bank account just because I'm trying to keep everything separate. So I'm treating my reserve as a maintenance account / equipment account. So anything I got to get fixed on the truck or anything like that, I plan on taking out of that account. So I can just call them up real quick, say, hey, listen, transfer this much over to my fuel card, and then when I get to wherever I'm going, I can just swipe that fuel card and be good to go. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow shouldn't go too bad. We got to pull them V-boards down. I got to figure out where I'm going to put them. For tomorrow, at least, I'm probably just going to stack them up on the front of the trailer and throw a strap over top of them just to hold them there for now. But I think I'm going to move all my boards and put them V-boards in that pile. Put everything underneath the trailer down in the well, just so they're not standing out on the outside. And the other problem during the winter time is they get caked with snow and ice and everything from the tires throwing the mist and stuff back, and it covers them boards up, so it makes it a pain in the butt getting them off and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna get everything transferred to in the well of the trailer, and then and it won't look so nasty either. Plus, where they sit now is they get a little vibration in the center boards and they scuff the paint up. So once I get the boards moved underneath, I'll sand that paint up a little bit and throw some, just cover it up a little bit with some spray paint or something. But that's it for tonight, guys. Good morning. It's 8:36. Running a couple minutes behind, but not by much. Showing an ETA of 9:03 right now. I'm not too concerned about it. It is 9 degrees out right now with the real feel of -9. Just going from the store to the truck, I was frozen. And threw my back out a little more than it already was, because as soon as I went to a walk in the door at the store, the whole entire ramp part up to the side, onto the sidewalk was all ice. I about busted my ass. I don't think I'm going to be getting anything today. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's so freaking cold out there that I might just go over to the terminal and do up a little bit of laundry I have from the past 4 or 5 days. It's way too cold out there. But we'll figure that out in a little while. Get this offloaded first, and then go from there. I know this much. I'm definitely not getting anything that requires a tarp. So, one load I can do, I can run back up to northern Ohio there, another 340 miles or whatever, pick up a load of them crane mats again, run that back down. But, like I said, we'll see what happens. It is no joke out there. It's not coming down. iced. I can only imagine if I had some tarps on there. One of the V boards broke. I couldn't reach it, so I just grabbed it with the winch bar and knocked him down to the ground. And when it fell to the ground, it snapped. Freaking junk. The other one had a knot popped out of it. That's pretty cool. So, might sand it down for the kids or something. They look pretty cool when they're sanded down, and put some finish on it. Use it like a paperweight or something. Man, it is rough. Definitely going to the terminal from here. Yep, the high today is 10 degrees. Tomorrow's 30, then 40, 60. I don't know. It's going straight up. By next Monday, it's going to be really nice here. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out here shortly. Alright, we're all done. We're going to just head over to Mercer. What the hell is this guy doing? Jeez. Yeah, the freaking sun's bright. Anyway, there's no reason to sit here. There are a couple loads out there. There's one load I thought about doing, going down to Deadhead down to Alabama. This is the parking lot for Matt's. I didn't even realize it until just now.
In 700 feet, turn right on Central Avenue.
There's the stadium. Huh, I didn't even realize. Oh well. So, I was going to go to Alabama. It's like 290 miles. And then that load is going over to Maryland, paying $1,700. I really just don't want to drive down there. I honestly just want to go sit down and relax on the couch. My back is not making up its mind. One minute it's feeling better, the next minute it's 10 times worse. Last night I actually stood up straight and started walking regular, and then it went right back to normal, to the way it was.
Turn left on Craterton Drive.
We'll figure out what we're doing. You guys will know in the next video. I'm going to end this one here. This load went off pretty good. Froze my butt off a little bit there getting unloaded, but what are you going to do? So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll probably see you tomorrow. If not, within the next couple days. See ya.